Football enthusiasts and unwavering followers of the Pittsburgh Steelers, we have news that will mark the history of our team. Renowned former Steelers cornerback Steven Nelson has announced his retirement from the NFL after a career that has left a profound impact on the sport. Nelson, whose journey began at the College of the Sequoias, a JUCO, junior college, institution, before excelling at Oregon State, has been an iconic figure both with the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers. His ability to intercept passes and his aggressiveness in defense made him an indispensable player for any team. After 4 solid seasons with the Kansas City Chiefs, Nelson made the leap to Pittsburgh in 2019, where he quickly earned the respect and admiration of the fans. Part of a secondary defense that included names like Joe Hayden, Mike Hilton, and Cam Sutton, Nelson significantly contributed to the Steelers' defensive strength. However, after 2 seasons in Pittsburgh, the team chose to release Nelson at the end of the 2020 season. Despite this setback, Nelson didn't give up and found a new opportunity in 2021 by signing a 1-year contract with the Philadelphia Eagles. But his true resurgence came in the ranks of the Houston Texans, where Nelson showed that he still had plenty to offer to the sport. His standout performance in the 2023 season, capped with a crucial interception in the Texans' wildcard round victory, made it clear that Nelson still had gas left in the tank. However, while enjoying a successful season in Houston, Nelson received the news that he would soon become a father. This news completely changed his perspective on his sports career. After reflecting on his future and discussing it with his family, Nelson made the difficult decision to retire from the NFL. Retirement, after thinking about it and discussing it with my family, I believe it's time to step back and dedicate more time to my family, Nelson commented. We're expecting a new member in the family next month, and I wanted to dedicate all my time and energy to that, as well as various business projects off the field. Despite his retirement, Nelson leaves an indelible legacy in professional football. With 13 interceptions and 456 tackles throughout his career, his impact on the field will be remembered for generations to come. Additionally, although he is retiring at this time, Nelson leaves the door open to a possible return in the future if circumstances permit. So, as we bid farewell to a true warrior on the field, we also celebrate his new chapter outside of football. Steven Nelson, thank you for your years of dedication, passion, and commitment to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Your legacy will endure in the hearts of all the team's fans. We wish you all the best in this new stage of your life. In the world of American football, defense is as crucial as offense, and Joey Porter Jr., the young and promising cornerback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, is determined to take his team's defensive excellence to new heights in the upcoming NFL season. With just 1 season of experience in the league, Porter is already generating expectations and fostering a sense of confidence in his defensive unit. Although his youth is evident, his determination and talent do not go unnoticed. Backed by a talented secondary that includes names like Dante Jackson, Cam Sutton, Deshaun Elliott, and the sensational All-Pro Minkah Fitzpatrick, Porter is convinced that this season could be the one that puts them at the top of the NFL in terms of aerial defense. However, it's not just the established names that are catching attention. Porter is also excited about the potential of young talents like Corey Trice and Darius Rush, who he believes could become real surprises this season. Trice's story is particularly inspiring. After missing his entire rookie season due to an anterior cruciate ligament injury, he's ready to come back stronger than ever. He's been present at every organized team activity, OTA, and aims to be 100% when training camp begins in July. On the other hand, Rush, another young player with a promising future, has expressed confidence in the speed and agility of the Steelers' defense. According to him, the team's youth and speed are key elements in keeping pace with the league's increasingly fast receivers. But it's not just potential that makes Porter stand out. His statistics speak for themselves. During his rookie season, he allowed only 47.4% of passes thrown his way to be completed, making him one of the toughest cornerbacks to beat in the league, according to Pro Football Focus. Additionally, he allowed opposing receivers to accumulate over 50 receiving yards in only 2 of the 17 games he participated in. Porter, aware that physical development is also key in his position, has been working hard to increase his weight and strength during the offseason. Now, with an additional 5 pounds and renewed determination, he hopes to become an even more formidable obstacle for rival receivers. For Porter, last season was just the beginning. Now, with more experience and confidence in his arsenal, he's ready to take on the challenge of facing the league's top receivers and prove that he can dominate anyone who stands in his way. With Porter leading the charge and a defense team full of talent and youth, Steelers fans have every reason to be excited. This season could mark the beginning of a new era of defensive dominance in Pittsburgh. Friends of the Steelers, attention. We have an exclusive that could change the course of our team. It seems there are significant movements in the receiver market, and one of the names on the table is Brandon Ayuk from the San Francisco 49ers. Ayuk, who has been a prominent figure in the 49ers offense, is amidst contractual negotiations that could take him to new horizons. Reports suggest that San Francisco has put an offer on the table of a whopping $26 million per year. Is that too much money for a player like Ayuk? Rumors indicate that Ayuk isn't very optimistic about the possibility of receiving a new contract from the 49ers, which has further fueled discussions about potential trades. And this is where the Steelers come into play. Our team has been actively seeking to strengthen its receiver core, and Ayuk could be the piece they're looking for to complement George Pickens. However, the figures are impressive. Ayuk apparently seeks around $30 million per year, using recent contracts as a reference. But is this figure realistic? Considering the hefty contracts already held by other players in San Francisco, the 49ers may not be willing to reach that number. Mike Silver, a 49ers insider, revealed in a recent interview that the current offer for Ayuk is around $26 million per year. According to Silver, the 49ers consider Ayuk one of the top receivers in the league, but they're still far from reaching an agreement that satisfies the player's expectations. So, what does this mean for the Steelers? Well, if they're determined to acquire a quality receiver to accompany Pickens, the situation in San Francisco could be their best option. With Ayuk distancing himself from the team and negotiations at a standstill, the Steelers could seize the opportunity to make a bold move in the trade market. However, things could get even more complicated if Ayuk manages to reach his goal of $30 million per year, which would cast doubt on the future of players like Deebo Samuel in San Francisco. All of this could have a domino effect on the receiver market and, consequently, on the Steelers' decisions. The situation with Brandon Ayuk is something all Steelers fans should closely follow, as it could have a significant impact on the future of our team. Stay tuned for more updates on this exciting development. Don't miss a second of the video to stay informed of all the latest news.